Today marks 1 year since the deadly Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore. The cargo ship known as the Dolly left its dock at 12:45 in the morning that day. 45 minutes later, the ship hit the bridge, breaking it apart and killing 6 construction workers who fell into the water. 2 men who were also on the bridge that day survived. Maryland leaders and community members are now gathering today to honor the lives lost.
We came to pay homage to the ones who paid the ultimate price of their lives on that fateful day. We came to call their names. We came to call Alejandro's name. We came to call Carlos's name. We came to call Jose's name. Oh, we came to call the names. We came to call Miguel and Maynor and Leah. We call their names because their names hold meaning and memory. We call their names because they are still missed.
CBS News correspondent Nicole Sganga is live in Baltimore with the bridge in the background there. Nicole, the governor told you he met with the families yesterday. How are they doing?
They are still grieving the absolute unthinkable. And frankly, the governor said that the family members are still suffering here. These were fathers, sons, cousins, nephews, uncles of so many. There is ongoing litigation. Of course, nothing could make these families whole, but attorneys for the families did put out a statement earlier this week saying, while nothing can bring the men who died back, we will do everything in our power to hold the Dolly's owners and operators accountable for their role in this tragedy. Take a listen to my conversation with the governor where he told me what moment he can't shake. What moment sticks with you from that day? What can't you shake?
I think one was when I was speaking with the divers as they were first coming out of the water, the first shift of divers. And I was asking them what they saw. And one of them said, "Not much, Governor, because I can't see a foot in front of me." And it just highlighted the complexity of this operation. And the other moment I'm never going to be able to shake is meeting with the families and praying with them. One mother, and I won't forget, she said to me, she said, quiero el cuerpo.
I want the body.
I want the body. And I was just, I remember thanking God when we found this 6th individual, so we could actually bring the family the type of closure that they needed.
And just last night, the governor says he had dinner with those family members along with many of the first responders who were there that day. He called it a room full of heroes.
Nicole, I see the Key Bridge in your background there. It's still in pieces. When can we expect construction on the new bridge to start? And what reassurances did the governor offer that this new bridge will be designed with safety in mind?
Absolutely. Well, I asked the governor exactly that, and he did say there are a number of modern safeguards, including protective barriers, dolphins that will be incorporated in the bridge's new design. It has a price tag of $1.7 to $1.9 billion with a B. There are some challenges, though. I mean, keep in mind when the Key Bridge was first built in 1972, and the governor was quick to point this out, it was up to code. It met the moment. And since then, we have seen more port congestion and larger vessels. This new Key Bridge, which is slated to be completed in 2028, will be even higher than the last Key Bridge by nearly 50 feet. That means that even taller vessels can port here in Baltimore, which experts tell us comes with even greater challenges. And it's not just the Francis Scott Key Bridge. Maryland and many of the nation's governors have been undertaking risk assessments at nearby bridges. That includes the Chesapeake Bay Bridge just 20 miles away. The governor told me that the state has invested $160 million into that bridge in the last year.
Wow. All right, Nicole Sganga, thank you so much.